Hey everybody, welcome back to Todd's Great Outdoors, Wisconsin. It's Christmas Eve right now. Just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. If I don't have a video next week for New Year's, also have a Happy New Year. But I'm on my way to the store. It's 5:53 this morning. I'm on my way. It's Christmas Eve, 5:53 in the morning. I'm on my way to the store. I got to get some celery and onions and a few other things, you know, for the Christmas dinner I'm going to be making tomorrow. I'm going to start prepping that today. But I just wanted to show you the Christmas lights here that we have in town here. Merry Christmas from the Sparta Holiday Lights. Oh, that's cool. So these are the holiday lights here in the park. And just wanted to share that with y'all. That's a peace train. That's pretty cool. Really beautiful down here next to the river. So we'll take a stroll through here. You know, lights will only be up for, I don't know, maybe they'll leave them up until after New Year's. I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and capture some of this beauty. I'm going to shut the lights off on the car quickly here. Oh, I'm going to have it in park, so we can just kind of get a nice, a full view, a full experience here of the beauty. This is really cool. This is really nice once you get down in here. So let's put the car in park and shut the lights off. I guess it doesn't make that much of a difference. But yeah, really nice. Might as well just turn the lights back on. Take a stroll through here. Yeah, I hope everybody's gonna have a real nice Christmas. You know, it's that time of year where, you know, it's so cold out right now. Everybody just needs to try and relax and try to forgive and try to just get along with everybody the best that you can. It's not always an easy thing to do, I understand. But this is the time of year to go ahead and exercise those principles. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Snowmen there and Santa Claus. Nice wreaths up on the shelter there. Gingerbread house. This is pretty amazing. I'm gonna get out here, and yeah, this is really, really nice. It's even nicer than what I thought once you get down in here. Looks like they've got a bunch of pallets over here. I think they're gonna have a bonfire. That may be tonight. I'm not sure when they're gonna have this bonfire, but you have a bunch of pallets, a bunch of wood. Wow, look at all the lumber. All the 2x4s. All the pallets. Boxes of lumber, boxes and boxes. Somebody must have donated. Yeah, so we've got a bridge going over the river over here. We might as well go ahead and we'll walk over the bridge, check that out. almost 6 a.m. and pitch dark. Sun will rise this morning. Sun rises at 7:41 this morning. So then I should be out of the store and hopefully on my trail by then. And I'd like to do a little video on that too when I'm out on the trail again. It's always adventurous. Yeah, pretty cool. Look at all the nice wreaths on the bridge here. Beautiful. Yeah, really get the Christmas spirit here. So yeah, I've got a nice trout stream running into the larger river here. Really nice. I'm impressed. Okay, well, time to get to the store. About 10 to 6. Store opens at 6 a.m. I like to get there early, get all my things done. One last look at it with the river. You can see the river in front there, how it kind of reflects off the river. It's bring home the bacon. So if you get 5 bacons, if you get a matching number, you win the prize. And if you get up to 5 bacon slices, it's like $1,000. So we'll see what happens here. I don't know how I can set this camera up to record this. Let's see, I can hold this steady. Let's see the first row here. Looks like, oh, I did get a bacon slice to start out. That's maybe a good sign. That's on the first row. So maybe we'll get like 5 bacon slices and win $1,000 today. That'd be awesome. Or 3 of them's like a couple $100. At least, at the very least, I got my money back. So yes, let's see what happens here. And I hope I do win $1,000 because actually a buddy of mine at work, Bob, a big shout out to Bob. He gave me a little gift card for Walmart for $25. That was really nice of him. If I win, I'm going to split this with him. If I win something, you know, big here. If I get my $10 back, we do a Powerball together. So I'll just throw the extra 10 back in with our Powerball. And we'll buy an extra $10 worth. So I'm not seeing any more bacons, but we did get a bacon, so I guess that's going to be our $10, or my $10. Let's see. Count 1. So I don't have my glasses. Yeah, 1 bacon is $10. There could be a matching number along with that, but I doubt it. But I'll check it. And if I do get a matching number, I'll let you know. All right. So I gotta get home, get this stuff put away, get my bird feeders filled up here, and then hit the trail this morning. So yep. So then I'll get my bird feeders set up, and like I mentioned, I'm gonna hit the trail this morning. I'll take you with me on that adventure. All right. We'll see you in a bit. Okay. All right, update on the lottery tickets. So all I had was the 1 bacon, which is my $10 back, and I'm gonna put that in the glove compartment, and then I'm gonna throw that in on the Powerball for January. Every first Wednesday of January, I have a couple of work friends that play the Powerball with me, so we all pitch in $10, so that's $30. But now I'm going to throw that 10 in there as well, so now that's $40 worth, and maybe the Christmas magic will come after the new year. All right, see you on the trail. Okay, everyone, I wasn't going to show you my garage because it's an absolute disaster. And then I thought about it and I'm like, I might as well just share it with you. You can look at my unorganized garage in life right now, and I'm going to get it picked up. So let's do a before and after. So this is before. Just terrible. Just awful. This is where I put my wood. I'm out of wood right now. All my oils. I have a man cave here that I'm building. I'm working on this. It's in progress yet. And you know, workbench where I try to do some things around the house, try to fix some things up around the house, but I got to get all this cleaned up. But other than showing you my mess, I wanted to share with you what I do as far as feeding the birds here. So I do have some corn here. I like to throw on the ground. It helps to keep it's wildlife corn. Here we go. I like to throw that on the ground around my apple tree because it kind of keeps the squirrels off of my bird feeder a little bit. However, they really like the bird feed food, of course. So I run strictly sunflower seeds during the warmer months, you know, from like pretty much from mid-April or May until about September, October. And then once October comes around and we get into the really cold weather in December, like right now, I mix it with this ultra nut fruit blend. So you can see the different types of birds that will come to that. Big cardinal there. So I'll mix it in here with the sunflower seeds. You can see it under there. I mixed it in. And the colder it gets, the more ratio of the ultra nut fruit blend I put in. So it's gonna start to get really cold. So I am going to, especially it's Christmas too, so I'm gonna splurge a little. I'm gonna really treat these birds. And I'll also throw some of this on the ground with the corn. Like I said, it just keeps the squirrels at bay, keeps them off my feeder a little bit. And the rabbits like this stuff too, so we like to feed those too. I even had mallard ducks, as a matter of fact. We had mallard ducks, we have doves, cardinals, other various birds. And I also have some suet. I use, I get some beef suet from the locker plant, and I set that up for the woodpeckers, different types of woodpeckers that come in. So, yeah, so I'm gonna fill up my feeders, and still gonna hit the trail before and I probably won't even pick up this garage today. It's Christmas Eve. I've got things to do, people to visit, things to do, things to get prepped, and so we won't bother with that. But we'll do a before and after. So there's the horrible mess. No secrets here. And we'll look at it. We'll check it out and see what it looks like in a couple of weeks from now. So we'll get this cleaned up around New Year's time. And eventually I want to get this man cave finished off. I've got the insulation. I don't know if you could see in there. There's an insulation in there. And finish up. We got the sheetrock here. And excuse me, and I've got a big ass door, excuse my language, I've got a big door here built in case I want to bring in a sofa or some larger objects in and out of this room. But insulate that well, and I'll just have electric heat in here. Actually would not mind just putting a little stove in here and running it up through the rafters, between the rafters. I'm not too experienced at that, but I have some friends that may be able to help me with that. But yeah, so there you go. You saw my messy garage, and we'll see you in a bit. Hey, okay, so I'm getting my running clothes on, and Now that I've shown you my messy garage, I'm gonna get that picked up over the New Year's. It's been a rough couple of years with this whole COVID thing. It hit my retirement really hard, and it's time to pick up my life again. But I'm gonna grab my blaze orange shirt here to put over my sweatshirt for running. And you gonna come running with me, or are you gonna wait till later? She's gonna wait till later, I think. Yeah, you're gonna stay warm for a bit. Okay. All right, we'll get that blaze orange on here and hit the trail. Okay, blaze orange on and ready to hit the trail. We're gonna hit the road. There is a nice park down here I could run. Whoa, oops. There's a nice park down here I could run in, but I prefer to go out onto some government land. It's about 60,000 acres of government land. It's mostly forested with lakes and rivers, streams. Real peaceful, and that's where I spotted the bear before, and I've watched my other previous videos. You can see there's bear tracks on there, and I've showed you other bear signs of a bear, and deer and turkeys and everything else. So maybe this morning we'll see some turkeys on the way out, some deer and that. Stay tuned. So just up the road here we have a nice little pond with the La Crosse River flowing into it. It's dammed up here into a small lake or pond. It has northern pike and some trout. And years ago it used to be fairly deep. It had some nice trout in it. Some big northern pike. Still probably some big northerns in here, but let's check it out. Looks like we have ice, and up at the head end it's open water because, like I mentioned, it's a river running through here, so we have open water up ahead at the head end of it. Years ago, this was people really used this park. Used to do a lot of swimming down here. I did as a kid. That there's a hydroelectric dam now. Hydroelectric is what they've converted that into, and changed a lot below the dam now. You know, from a natural state to a kind of an unnatural, artificial state. I haven't really fished that river much since they've done that, but caught a lot of nice trout with my nephews. Some big brown trout in there. We're going to continue on. This is the Christmas Eve special of Todd's Great Outdoors, Wisconsin. So the nice thing about this is, well, there's some turkeys. I don't know if you can see them, but anyhow, what I was saying is, the nice thing about this government land is it's just a couple of miles out of town, and like I mentioned, it's a lot of land, 60,000 acres of land, and I'm going to utilize it. It gets really nice through here. Some nice white pines here. And to the right here, I'll turn briefly onto this road to the right, and it goes back about 1.5 miles. And it goes up the road and around a corner, and there's a lake in there to fish back in there. It's pretty cool. But we're gonna continue down the road here, and I'll show you my running trail. We're gonna hang a left here, but there's another gravel road just ahead, and that goes to another lake. You go back there, go back about 1/4 mile, there's another lake there. But we're gonna go up and around the airport here, and we're gonna be on the back side of the airport on a gravel road, where I spotted that black bear. I think I've seen a bobcat there before, or a mountain lion. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of deer, a lot of turkeys, and there's definitely bear. I think later we're going to explore those lakes. There's 3 or 4 pretty nice lakes out here. Straight down this road about 2-3 miles is another lake. That's one of the biggest lakes, one of the bigger ones. There's been a few 10-pound largemouth bass caught out of there, and they're actually interstate ponds. Those are ponds that were, when they were building the interstate back in the 60s. Here, they dug down into that sand, and they hit spring water, and then they just let those, once they dug all that sand out and that dirt to build the interstate, they just let those springs fill up into a pond. Now here's a small pond here, and this one here is called Swamp Pond. There's trout in here, and there's people ice fishing. holes drilled there. They're ice fishing. They have their shanty up. And they have their dog out there enjoying the day. And so here is here's my running trail here. One of many. This is probably my favorite one here. This gravel road that runs along the back side of the airport. And see a lot of deer here. Spotted black bear here. Like I mentioned in one of my other videos, you've seen the tracks. And that was a large bear. It was not a small bear, as I mentioned. And I do see signs of wolf and bear out here. There was just a very large deer that crossed the road about 60 yards up ahead, but I doubt if I got that on GoPro. It crossed right up here and it was hauling. You know what it was hauling. Yeah, he ran over up to the right there. Holy shit, look at those. Wow. You saw that. So there's a stream down there that runs on the back side of the airport, and they're probably walking that forest line there, that tree line there, and they're heading for cover. About scared me as much as I scared them. That was pretty cool. See, I knew we'd see something. And here's that last week I showed you what I believe, well, I don't know, I think it's wolf scat, but I have seen the black bear scat out here before. And I'm sorry, that's disgusting for some of you to look at, but I just want to share the adventure with you. But yeah, a lot of wildlife out here. It's been a warm and fairly warm winter and fall. I mean, I don't know if bears would still be, I mean, bears don't completely hibernate either. I don't know. Anybody knows what that is, please comment, let me, and share that with everyone. If you're an expert on that. I'm not an expert on that. Well, let's continue here. We're gonna go all the way through here. I'm gonna take you on this journey. Maybe we'll see some more wildlife, and then we'll circle back around and find a place to go ahead and do our run this morning and hike this morning. You can see the forestry department's done some logging here. They did that 2 or 3 years ago. Some extensive logging through here. Opened it right up. A lot of small oak trees in there growing now. Take a few years. It'll take a few years to come back. Bunch of does. We're gonna leave them alone. Been a mild winter at least, you know, just past hunting season now, so they made it through the hunt. There's still a little archery going on now, and perhaps maybe some muzzle loader. But here we're coming to the end now. So this road here, it goes about 2 miles. And right ahead here, Blacktop Road, and that runs along these railroad tracks here to the left. And there's the tracks there. And when I get a little bit spooked about black bears in the summertime, I'll hit this Blacktop Road, because at least there's a little more. Well, you have the fence on the right, the railroad tracks on the left, and I feel pretty safe. I don't have to be too concerned about surprising a bear. You definitely don't want to be surprising any bears. That's not a good outcome. But we're gonna circle back around now and find a place to run. Yeah, I think we're gonna right here in the back side of the airport is where we're gonna do our walk run today. Sometimes I'll just jog. I might do like a 20 minute run, 21 minutes. Just do a nice jog. Today I think I'm gonna do a walk run, probably like maybe run for 2 minutes and walk for 1 minute, run for 2 minutes, walk for 1 minute, and I'll just do that over a 25 minute period of time. Just get the blood going, get the heart rate going. This is pretty much where I almost ran into those 2 deer. So I'm gonna put on my stopwatch and just keep time. You know, start out with a walk, start getting the heart rate up a little bit, and then I'll go into like I said, 2 minutes of running, 1 minute of walking, 2 minutes of running, 1 minute of walking. Just do that for 25 minutes. Good way to start the weekend. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I started out, ran for 2 minutes, walked for 1 minute, and then I ended up just running the rest of the way, all the way to 21 minutes. So I ran 20 of the 21 minutes. I had one train go by as I was running, and now I hear another one behind me, so we're gonna head up that blacktop road where I mentioned I like to sometimes run in the summer for safety, right up here. And the railroad tracks are to the left, and we'll see if we can maybe catch a little video of that train going by. It's pretty cool. I like that. It breaks up your run, gives you something else to kind of think about and look at besides the road or the gravel, listen to your breathing the whole time. That's pretty cool. Got railroad tracks right along there. Another reason why I actually enjoy running out here on this road in the, you know, summertime, spring, summer, early fall, is because of those trains. Usually catch at least one on my run going by, so it's pretty cool. All right, we'll head up the road here, see if we can catch that train. I see it. It's back behind us there, moving slow but picking up steam. We'll catch him right up here. There's a place to pull over up here. Okay. Okay, here he comes. It's pretty cool. So nice and peaceful out here. And an interesting fact is a friend of mine once was walking along these tracks. Well, a friend of a friend walking along these tracks here, and in these rocks he found a pestle. I believe that's what they call it, is a pestle. And that's what the Indians used to use to like crush their corn, make it into like a cornmeal for breads and stuff. It's just pretty interesting. All the rocks along these tracks are miles and miles and miles and miles. You're bound to find something. Here's an old rusty piece of iron here, probably off of a train. That's heavy too. And I don't know why they're moving so slow today. They got huge, heavy loads. The last train was moving as well, moving pretty slow as well. Normally they're going a lot faster than that. Pretty cool though. Here he comes. It's gonna get loud. I hope he doesn't blow that horn right by my ear. Said Kansas City Southern on it. South Dakota soybean processors. I thought maybe there was like fuel oil in those big tanks, but it could be, I don't know. But man, that's a heavy piece of iron. And then there's a lot of stakes out here too for pounding in those railroad ties right there. So yeah, a little bit of excitement, a little bit of adventure here on Todd's Great Outdoors, Wisconsin. Maybe you might want to consider liking and subscribing and sharing with some friends. You're going to see pretty much everything outdoors. It could be running, hiking, just exploring lakes, rivers, streams, camping, fishing, doing some cooking, there will be some stealth camping in the future. I've been watching a lot of Steve Wallace and some Crazy Quaddy. We got to give a thumbs up to both those guys because they kind of gave me some ideas. Maybe I could hook up with those guys someday. That'd be pretty cool. This channel growing. But there's a whole world out there to explore and you don't want to miss out. So stay tuned, and like I mentioned, if you want, go ahead and subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. This channel could change your life, make it better. Might be more relaxed. I also build a lot of fires too. I mean, that's kind of how I started this out. It is about building fires and camping, and because those fires are really relaxing in the evening. So stay tuned. Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to mention, yeah, thanks a lot for watching so far. This is going to be a lengthy video. I'm not done yet. I'm not finished yet. I have to go home. I have to wrap some Christmas presents. And like I said, it is Christmas Eve. It's mild out here in Wisconsin. I'm going to do a temperature check for us here. I'll let you know, but it's got to be, I bet you it's 40 degrees right now, and it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. Really mild Christmas Eve this year, and I'm going to enjoy every bit of it because
it could be 27 below right now or worse. I've lived here my whole life and I've experienced it, so take advantage of this warm weather. Get out, do some hiking, do some walking, do some yard work. Go feed your birds if you have some, maybe bird feeders, or get some bird feeders and enjoy that kind of stuff. It is relaxing. All right, I'm gonna get home and get some work done here, and then we're gonna continue this adventure. And thanks a lot for watching so far.